Hey guys, so it's been a little while since I've actually vlogged, and I'm really sorry about that. I just haven't really been in the mood to vlog lately. Also, I just plucked my eyebrows, so I feel like there's like hair on my face. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys and kind of talk about what I've been doing. I literally have not read anything, like not even a sentence of any book for like the past week. So I'm just really behind right now. I can't totally blame Folklore for that because it only came out like 3 days ago. But Folklore has definitely kind of hindered my reading for a little bit. So I've been trying to find some books that are giving me Folklore vibes just so I can, like, you know, get back into reading and stuff, because I still am reading Mirage and I love it. It's so good. I've just been in such a slump for like the past week or so, and it's just so annoying. Also, once again, sorry about all of the car sounds. It's hot today, so I'm leaving my windows open. But I'm still currently reading Mirage and Bonecryer's Moon. I still am really enjoying those books. They're just not folklore to me. So I'm going to start The Glittering Hour by Iona Gray, and this is kind of giving me folklore vibes a little bit. It's mainly giving me kind of like the last Great American Dynasty vibes, so I don't know, we'll see. I also do want to do a video on like book recommendations for folklore, like based on each song, like I did with Happiness Begins by the Jonas Brothers. So I'm hoping I can do that, and I've been trying to find a book for the last Great American Dynasty, and I'm like realizing that all of the historical fiction I've read has either like not been set in America, or it just doesn't give me those vibes. And I love historical fiction, I just don't read a lot of it that's set in like that specific time period, or set in America or whatever, or like that's about like rich people. I don't know, does that make sense? Like, I was realizing that so much of the historical fiction I've read has been like about like people who aren't necessarily affluent, so I don't know. But this one I've been wanting to read. It's been on my TBR for a couple months, and I'm really excited about it because it sounds super interesting. I'm so excited about this book. I always forget why I'm like interested in this book, and it's because it reminds me of a story that I once attempted to write. I wrote like the first couple chapters of it, and it was about like a party girl who moves into this like new little townhouse, and she meets a painter, and he's like poor, and he paints houses, like paints like the walls, and they fall in love, and it's adorable. And I wrote that a while ago. I think I actually posted it somewhere. I can't remember where I posted it, but this book totally reminds me of that work in progress I had. I guess it's not really a work in progress because like I never intended to really write it. I think it was just kind of like one of my little projects, and I'm just like, this sounds interesting. And I honestly don't remember the plot of it anymore besides like how they meet and whatever. But anyway, this is exciting. This is giving me the right vibes. And it also kind of reminds me of a character that I've written for my Tumblr roleplay, and his name's Berlioz. He's actually from the Aristocats. Because I used to run, I can't believe I have to say used to, I used to run a Disney roleplay on Tumblr, and it was basically like second generation characters, so it wasn't like we were playing actual Disney characters, we were playing the children of Disney characters. So I played one of the characters I had many characters, like at least a dozen. One of the characters I played, his name's Berlioz, and he's actually in the Aristocats, and I love him, and that movie is so adorable. Anyway, I played Berlioz, and that definitely reminds me a bit of Berlioz and his wife, I guess now, because they're married, Celine. And it's so cute. I love them. They're adorable. I miss my Disney roleplay every day. I do still kind of technically roleplay on Tumblr, but I do it with like one of my best friends, and I met her through that roleplay group that I was an admin of. And yeah, so like I still kind of do it, but it's technically like an indie closed roleplay, so we just like kind of roleplay our ships. And it's so sad because Berlioz is not one of my ships with her, and it's like I miss him so much. So hopefully this will give me that vibe, and hopefully it'll give me like some folklore vibes. I'm really excited. So anyway, I do have to go to the store right now, so I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, also I got this sweatshirt really recently. It's actually not even really a sweatshirt. It's a really thin like sweater, and it's so cute. It just says Los Angeles a bunch of times, like all the way down almost, and it's from Fabletics, and I really like it. It's really cute. Hey guys, so today is Friday and I have a salad, and I also have a Blenders. Yum, delicious. This is actually a coffee one. So like I said, it's Friday and I have some plans for today. It's actually 3 o'clock right now, and I'm going to film a video after I finish eating, and I also want to finish at least one book today. I was supposed to finish Mirage like a week ago and it just didn't happen, so I really want to finish that today. I feel like I have like 100 and something pages left. It's really not that long, so I should be able to finish it today. So that's my plan. Okay, so I just finished filming a video and I don't think I'm gonna edit it today. I might. I don't think it'll be too hard to edit, honestly, but I definitely want to start reading some of that book that I'm currently supposed to be reading, Mirage. Like, I need to be reading that. I also did make my bed, so there we go. It looks pretty good. So I am going to go do some more reading and figure that out. I did just post a picture on Bookstagram, so that should be up currently. I'm not really loving my current feed right now, or like current, like, what's that called? Not aesthetic. Oh, I guess my theme. Like, this is what it looks like right now. As you can see, that's my feed currently, and I'm not really sure if I want to change it up a little bit because I'm kind of getting bored of it. It looks fine, like there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just like, should I do something different? I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. Oh, also I need to go put my laundry in the dryer as well, so we're definitely gonna do that. I need to reply to a comment. I actually got all caught up on my YouTube comments recently, and I feel like so much better because for so long I was just like kind of ignoring them, mainly because I have really bad anxiety, and so I was just like, I don't really feel like talking to people, and so yeah, that's just my update for now, I guess. Don't really have anything else to say. I'm gonna have to put together my TBR for next month, which will probably include a lot of the books that are like still on my TBR. I think we're gonna add a couple of books here that I didn't add before, and yeah, I'm just like, I really want to get some books done, and I'm hoping that maybe I can do like a 24-hour readathon, or even like a 48-hour readathon or something like that, or like just like a very dedicated reading vlog, because I really need to do that, and I really want to get a lot of the books on my TBR done. Like, it's like, it needs to happen. So I look like a total noodle potato, and I just wanted to kind of give an update because it is August 2nd. So I'm going to probably film my July wrap-up tomorrow because I just kind of want to have a chill day today. This is actually a new cardigan from Rue 21. It's actually really cute. I like it. It's like basically when I'm standing up in this sweater, it's so big that I can just kind of like take my arms out of it. It's like so cute. I love it. I love Rue 21 like sweaters like this. I feel like every year they come out with a new kind of like really big chunky cardigan, and I love them for that because it's like the only place where I can find like a plus size cardigan that's like this roomy and like this like relaxed. Anyway, I did want to give an update on what I'm reading currently. I did just finish Mirage 2 days ago. Literally at the last second in July, I finished this book and I loved it, gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I can really relate to Maram. She's not the main character, she's like one of like the very important side characters, but I'll talk more about it in my wrap up. And then currently I'm reading You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, and I've been waiting for this book to come in for a while. I bought it from like an independent bookstore, so that's why it took so long. But I started this book and I'm really liking it. Also, Leah Johnson quote retweeted one of my tweets about folklore, and I'll like put a little screenshot of it right here, and I just like died. So I'm super excited to continue with this book. I'm currently on page 59, so this should be a pretty fast read. I'm really liking it. It's just such a cute little like contemporary novel, and I love contemporary novels like this, so super excited to finish this one. I'm also still reading Bonecryer's Moon, and I'm really excited to finish this one as well. I am on page 117, so I'm a bit further into this book than You Should See Me in a Crown, but I'm really enjoying it, and I think this might be a fantasy book that I'm like really into. I don't know, like from the first 100 pages I've really enjoyed it, and really the only issue that I had with it in the beginning was that the dual perspectives, at least the dual perspectives from both the female characters, were a little like hard to decipher from, but now that they're separate I feel like they're so distinctive, and I don't know, maybe it was just like a little like hump that we had to get over, but I really love the characters. I love the male main character, he's really good too. I think he's so interesting, so super excited about this one. I actually don't know when the sequel comes out, so I'm a little nervous about that, but it's okay. Oh, and I also started an audiobook last night that I'm really into. I was actually surprised, but it kept being recommended to me on Scribd, and it's called By the Book, a novel of pros and cons by Amanda Soleil. And I am enjoying this book so much. It's really good. It's kind of like, I think it's a little pretentious, a little like not like other girls, but the thing that I really like about it is that the main character, while she's kind of like really different than a lot of other girls, she like gets this girl group that like she becomes friends with, and they really get her. Even though they like totally don't understand all the time what she's talking about, they get her and they like accept her and they're like friends with her, and it's really positive so far, so I'm really enjoying it. So I feel like it's kind of like the not like other girls trope, but just done well, if that makes any sense. I feel like a lot of people don't like that trope, so they probably won't like the book, but I think it's done really well, so I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so I also want to talk about some of the books that I've gotten recently. I won't go too far into it. I'm sure I'll want to do like a book haul at some point, but I got Calling My Name by Liara Tamani, and it's this book right here. So it got in a little paperback. It's so pretty. I really love this cover. And then at Barnes & Noble I got Megan Joe by Virginia Cantra. I haven't heard too much about this book. I have seen it around like on Bookstagram because it's really pretty, but I haven't really heard too much about this. It's a modern contemporary retelling of Little Women, and if you know me, you know like all my entire life I've been obsessed with Little Women, so this is so up my alley. Also, we kind of match. And then when I was asking for folklore recommendations on Twitter, one of my friends, Emily, she recommended to me The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake, and so I picked this up at Barnes & Noble, and I'm super excited to read it. And then this is like the first book that I saw at Barnes & Noble, and it totally caught my eye, and it's Hunted by the Sky by Tanaz Bathena. I hope that I said that name correctly. I probably didn't, I'm so sorry. When I do my haul, I'll make sure to like go find this person's name and how to pronounce it, but this book caught my eye because look at how stunning this cover is. It's gorgeous. I typically don't like people on the cover, but this one really, just like the colors are so, like they pop and they're eye-catching, and it says, "The sky will fall, a star will rise." And then in my infinite wisdom, I brought like a stack of books that I like had either DNF'd or didn't like to one of my free little libraries, and one of them was An Ember in the Ashes, and now I don't really regret it, but I'm just kind of like, why did I do that? Like I could have just tried to read it again, but I decided to pick it back up because I keep seeing people who love it and people who like, we have the same taste in books, and like I should really enjoy this book, and I didn't the first time I read it. So I'm hoping that like now, like 2 years removed, I start to enjoy it. I don't know, like maybe my tastes have changed. Maybe I will enjoy it this time. So I ended up picking the paperback because I love these new covers, and I figured a paperback will be less of a commitment. So picked up the paperback of An Ember in the Ashes. I can never remember the title of this book. It's by Sabaa Tahir, as you guys know, and I'm really excited to pick it back up. I really hope I like it this time. I had been recommended the audiobook, but I decided, you know what, I kind of want to read it as a physical book. So Super excited about this one. I'm sure everybody knows what it's about, so I don't really have to talk about it too much. And then the last book that I picked up at Barnes & Noble was Again by E. Lockhart, and this one caught my eye as well. And I was like, this sounds kind of like a contemporary that I might enjoy. I really don't know too much of what this book is about. It kind of sounds like a Groundhog Day-esque sort of like synopsis. I don't know. But that's as much as I can kind of gather from reading what it's about. It does look really good though, and it looks like it might be kind of told partly in verse. I don't know, I can't tell, because it looks like it has these little sections of like what looks like poetry, so I can't tell if it's necessarily told in like both verse and prose, but I could be correct. I don't know, because in the back, like on the back, it kind of has like sort of like a poem on the back. I don't really know, but it seems interesting. And I haven't read an E. Lockhart book since that one, when we were, wait, what is it called? We Were Liars. And that was, I think, when I was like 18 or 19-ish. So it's been a long time, so I'm excited for this one. So yeah, these are some of the books that I've gotten recently. Actually all of the books I've gotten recently since my other haul. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give an update on that. I have a coffee over here. Oops. My coaster fell because it's like totally like drenched. So I think for today I'm going to continue on with Bonecryer's Moon, since I'm like the furthest into this one, since I've already like reached the 100-page mark. So that means I have around 300 pages left of this book. Finally finished La Bizona by Romina Russell, I want to say. Romina Garber. And I am about to write my review, update my NetGalley, and get this all going. I don't really know what to say. I really enjoyed it. Like I said earlier in my vlog, I'm not typically into werewolves, but like I said earlier in my vlog, I'm not really into werewolves. I've never been into werewolves. I've never liked them. It's never been a thing. Even when I was reading Twilight, that was basically like an exception to like my no vampires, no werewolves rule. So getting to read La Bizona was like really out of my comfort zone, but I got contacted by the publisher and I was asked if I wanted to read the arc, and I was like, sure, I totally want to. You know, it's Latinx, the main character is Argentinian, and I just thought that was super interesting and I really wanted to read it. I didn't even know what it was about before I was like, sure, I want to read it. And I really enjoyed it. I have to say, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I really loved it. Also, my leg itches, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna write this review really fast and then I will come back in a second. Okay, so my review is written. It's up on NetGalley. It's up on Goodreads as well. And I officially have a 100% feedback ratio, so I feel good. Hopefully I can get some more arcs, you know. I also did order a book because it came out today, or comes out today, The Dark Tide. I have been really interested in that book for a while, so I'm super excited that I ordered it, and I'm really excited to get it because I really want it. Okay, so let me see what books I have requested. I requested Now and When by Sarah Bennett Wheeler. I have requested The Dark Tide by Alicia Jasinska, and that one's actually coming out today, so I don't think I'll get that one. I also requested these Feathered Flames by Alexandra Overy, and I also requested Blood and Honey by Shelby Mahurin. Okay, wait, I have 2 declined requests. Ah, blip. I got declined for Where Dreams Descend by Janelle Angelis, and also Among the Beasts and Briars by Ashley Poston. Ugh, I really, really wanted those. That's devastating to me. Well, okay then, fine. That's fine with me, publishers. You didn't let me finish my book. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I want to try on here. I don't really see anything. I didn't really see anything else the last time I was on here either. I'm trying to be kind of picky with like the books that I request because I don't want to like not end up reading them. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go to bed and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And I definitely need to find something else. Well, I guess I technically have like a bunch of other stuff to read, so I don't really need to find anything new to read. So yeah, today has been successful. I've read 2 books so far this month. It's August 4th, so I'm feeling pretty good about it, and I definitely want to read. I think we're gonna read more of Bonecryer's Moon tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, gonna wash my face, gonna do all that, and I will see you guys in the morning. So I haven't held my camera like this in a really long time. I just like, whenever I vlog now, I just like put it up on something. Like I just have like a little box or like a stack of books, and I just like prop my camera up on there, and that's how I do it now. But I do have my camera on my tripod basically all the time, so now I'm just gonna use it to like hold it. Also, I guess we can just take my sunglasses off because it is nighttime now, so don't really need those. I'm going to start reading some Bonecryer's Moon right now, but I think that I'm going to end this vlog here, mainly because it's getting super long, and I feel like if I try to film anything more for it, it's just going to be super, super long. So we're gonna end the vlog here, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog and enjoyed seeing me read La Bizona by Romina Garber. And yeah, so I feel like this was a pretty successful vlog for the most part, and I'm going to start a new one basically immediately. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye! Ooh, I thought it'd be me.